Good morning, citizens of Chubbuck. Good to be with you this morning. Let me just tell you a couple things that will be happening this weekend. First, over here at the Ron Osborne Tennis Complex here in Chubbuck, the ISU Men's Tennis is hosting an 8-team tournament. That will start at 9 o'clock this morning and will go through the weekend. There's a possibility of some weather. If the weather comes in, they'll again have to go back up to ISU for the indoor. But it looks like for the next day or two, we're going to have some good weather. So if you get a chance, come over and check that out. It's a lot of fun. Also, over at the Palace Playhouse, Into the Woods is being performed. It's a delightful little production, and I would encourage you to get a hold of them and talk to them about ticketing and their schedules, and if you get a chance to go over and participate with that. Also, the Snake River Comic Con starts today and goes through this weekend. It's going to be in 3 different venues: at the Mountain View Events Center, at the Red Lion, and at the Clarion. So again, if you want to participate with that, go up there and see what's going on and find out what it takes to participate with that. We had a wonderful experience last Wednesday as the new VA clinic had a ribbon cutting. We had some folks in here from Salt Lake to help us dedicate that facility. What a wonderful facility it is. Get up there and look at it. It's going to service the veterans from this community in a wonderful way, and it was great to participate with many of them. It was well attended last Wednesday, but again, if you haven't been up there and seen this new VA clinic, make sure and visit them and see what it's all about. Also wanted to mention, every once in a while we get calls of concerns of folks doing door-to-door sales. We want to make sure that all of you are aware that in order to do that in the city of Chubbuck, you need to have a business license. So if you get concerned about folks knocking on your door, don't be afraid to ask them if they are licensed. And if they're not, you can certainly make us aware here, and we'll do what we can to make sure they understand that they need a business license to do that. I also want to say a big thank you to those property owners that are involved with the properties that will take place up at the High Line and Siphon intersection. We've started having some meetings with them. There are a few issues we need to work through, but we are awfully excited about their willingness to cooperate with us and their understanding that this is a needed project. As a community, we need to give a big thank you to those who are willing to work with us on this particular project. Lastly, I want to invite each of you to participate with me during this coming month. October is going to be the Mayor's Walking Challenge. It is sponsored by Blue Cross of Idaho, Foundation for Health, and High Five. And I would encourage each of you to join me. I've made a commitment to walk at least 10,000 steps each and every day in October. If I complete that challenge, I will get $1,000 to use in our community. But I'd like to see many of you out there participate with me. The idea is to promote health and welfare, and so folks get out and do some things. If you can come early in the morning, I walk around Cotan Park and you can walk with me. But make sure you get out there and do some walking. We're calling it actually Walktober. So sounds kind of funny, but it's a lot of fun. So during that next month, if you can, make a commitment to put in 10,000 steps a day. That's what's going on around here this week. I'll see you next Friday.